She built her reputation just by having cool stuff in her yard. Her name is Linda Vater, and she lives in Oklahoma. And she's an avid gardener. She wasn't doing this as a profession. It's funny, we have this term, social media influencer. She was kind of that before the term was even known. She would take photos of some of the cool things that she would find at antique stores and flea markets that she would repurpose for her garden, and people just started to notice. So she started bringing those pieces to us. This, as simple as it may look, is actually one of the most versatile items in her collection. This is perfect for indoors as an umbrella stand, as a place to be able to, put some of your things that normally are dropped off by the front door. How many of you grow tomatoes and have just really ugly wooden sticks as a way of being able to support those vines? At $49, this is all done in metal. I happen to have the galvanized look, which we don't have a lot of those, less than 300, but it's also available in black, and that looks like wrought iron. We've got about 150 of those. And then we've got, I think my favorite is the one that looks like aged and patinaed copper. And I have less than 250 of those. These are going to be about 20 inches in height. The overall diameter on this is about 12¼ inches, but it's all done in metalwork and it's all been done by hand. Priced at $49. Those are payments on Easy Pay, 3 payments of $16.33. That's a nice surprise for the garden. I want to bring Linda in the conversation. She's joining us live via Skype from her home. Thanks for inviting us into your place. How are you, Linda?
Hi, Dan. How are you? I hope next time we meet, we'll be out in the garden.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Vertical gardening is the hottest thing right now, and everybody seems to be doing it, but we're still using some of the same techniques that Grandmom did by just putting a stick in the ground to try to give you that elevation or that trellising. This is really a beautiful way to be able to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think it's just simple, it's elegant, and most importantly, it is very, very functional. You know, Dan, everything in the Linda Vater Signature Collection, I want to be multi-season, multi-purpose, and be useful indoors and out. And I think that's the elegance of really everything in the line. Now, this originated from just a cheap plastic version that I saw originally as just an old tomato cage.
Okay.
But the lines and the contours and the styling of it were so beautiful that along with QVC, we translated it into this beautiful metal form. It's all one piece. You don't have to put anything together. It is sturdy but lightweight. And oh my goodness, how it really showcases anything that you've got out in your garden. So Dan, do you grow peonies?
I don't personally, but I know a lot of people who do. That's the state flower of where I grew up in Indiana.
It is. Well, you know, I'm a fellow Hoosier, and boy, can they grow peonies in Indiana.
I didn't know
and
that.
This,
I thought you were you are in Oklahoma though, right?
I'm in Oklahoma, but honey, I was born and bred
in Indiana. I didn't know that. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, we need to talk.
Yeah.
We need to talk. But boy, in Indiana, they can not only grow corn, they can grow peonies like nobody else.
True.
And you talk about an exquisite cage for your peonies to support them and support those beautiful heavy blooms in these little triangular openings. So beautiful. But look at it there. It's got kind of Frank Sinatra styling as an umbrella stand. You can use it to really, if your walking sticks, things like that you keep by the door. In this B-roll here, look at how beautifully it surrounds this top heavy allium, and you can just put it into place, secure it with stakes. It won't blow over, but it's again, not only functional, so beautifully supporting your plants, but it's just like jewelry for the garden. Yeah. And I just got eight of these gorgeous burnished or galvanized distressed copper for my garden. It is stunning. And I've got sweet peas and snow peas starting to scramble up. the supports, and I think it's just going to be beautiful. And let me tell you, I can't believe this price point. I really can't believe the price on this. And so many people were so disappointed that we sold out of them last year. So if you couldn't get a mate or that third part of your threesome for your own garden last year, now's your time, because I really don't think these are going to last long.
Yeah, and we don't have them in large supply. So Linda, what part of Indiana do you hail from?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dan, this is TMI, but I am one of 9 or 10 brothers and sisters. I have 9 brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And they live everywhere in Indiana, from Fort Wayne to Jasper to Indianapolis to Speedway.
That's just beautiful. And I've spent time in all those towns, believe me, growing up. So good to see you. Linda, thank you.
Oh, good to see you, Dan. You betcha.
Be well.
You too.
All right, some of my favorite picks in the entire program are, first